right, hello wine drinking people. Today is Saturday, the 12th of April, and we have got some incredible events going on in April. You know, once a month at least, we put out I call one of our once in a lifetime tastings, and it is just that, man. It is one of these tastings that you'll be hard-pressed to find all the wines that we put on the table. And this one is one of the greatest producers from Italy. And, you know, most Italian wine collectors have never even heard of Valentini. This is one of the most reclusive of all of the producers in the whole country. And Italy's the largest producer of wine. So it's kind of shocking to think that even the most astute Italian wine collectors have never heard of Valentini. Well, he's from an area where there's not known for fine wine, Abruzzo, and well, he died in 2006, and he never traveled to the United States. Like I said, very reclusive, and did not accept visitors or the press. He didn't really care if people liked his wines. He only made wine 50% of the time in the 1980s. I can't think of another producer that in 10 years only put 5 vintages out. This is how incredibly this is one of the top producers in the world, and this guy is not going to put his name on the bottle unless he felt like he really had something special. So even in off vintages like the 1995 vintage, which wasn't considered great, he put out a fantastic product. He makes 2 wines, well 3 wines. He makes a rosé, the Cerasuolo, and then he makes a red Montepulciano d'Abruzzo, and he makes a Trebbiano. And the Trebbiano, which is a lowly white wine, it's a grape that most people consider, you know, an entry-level wine at best. He's got a unique clone that is really exclusive to Valentini. Nobody else makes Trebbiano like this. Emilio Beppe makes very good Trebbiano, and I'm sure there are a few other people that make it at a very, very high level. But his wine reminds me of white Burgundy. I'll never forget the 1984 vintage of this Trebbiano. And I bought it on a closeout list, and every other bottle was a little off, but the bottle that you got that was fabulous was like a Le Marmorchet from Burgundy. It was incredible. We're serving 3 vintages of his white, the 09, the 07, and the 1996. I know it seems like a little old, but we served this wine last year. It was fantastic. And then we got several vintages of his reds. Hey, 2006, which was the current release last time I was in Italy, like a year ago. 2002 was the last release prior to that. So he didn't make 03, 04, 05, I'm guessing, or maybe he just didn't release them yet because he does not release his wines until they are ready to drink. And then we have got some older releases going all the way back to the 1988 vintage, which the 88 vintage is legendary for Valentini. And let me just say the 75 that we had with the Eulage all the way down to here was incredible. And I thought the wine was going to be bad. The Beppe wine that was filled all the way up to the neck didn't even paled in comparison to the Valentini wine with the short fill. This was one of the greatest producers on earth that nobody's ever heard of. And we're going to be serving a great selection of both his whites and his reds on Friday, the 18th of April. Check it out. Everything we're going to be serving from Valentini Winery. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasoni, signing off from the Wine Watch, saying, remember, always drink the good stuff first.